is up, everybody? It's Double O Gaming with the latest and greatest videos. Now, before I get into the main topic of today, which is with the new GTA5 DLC, is the nightclubs that you get actually yours, or are they just a mission? And honestly, I think they're just a mission, and I'll get to that reason. But before we do this, because believe that there's a few people that were probably wondering, what do I look like? Which I believe I've done a video of this before, but in case you didn't watch that one, here it is. This is what I look like. You'll see more of this if you go to check out Brian Foxwell, which is a channel that was really fun to do. We have -6 news. We do a lot of stories, vlogs. You go check it out. You'll like it. Hopefully you will. And we also do a little bit of film on there, so it should be fun. Now, let's get into the main reason of why I think that this is just going to be a bunch of missions.
I ran the 1980s. I was the 1990s. I'm Gay Tony, and I'm back. Going back to what we do best, a dance music paradise. You can do whatever you want down here. Set up a hub for your other businesses, I know nothing. But get me a DJ!
Let's get to the disco. Great music, great crowd. Big up the London Massive.
I love narcissism.
Might wait for talent.
But there's a limit here.
Spared no expense. Well, it was a cheap plane, but whatever.
Tony?
Yeah.
I don't think you can say Gay Tony anymore. It's not PC. The internet will go crazy.
So the main reason why I think these are just going to be missions, well, if you can see on the blimp and on the computer how it says Tony's Funhouse. Now, of course, you could spin it saying that, well, yeah, that's just a name that you can put on it. There's nothing different about that. Well, by the way that he speaks during all of this whole trailer, puts it to the idea that it's his place, which is why it just shows Tony's Funhouse. It doesn't show, a different nightclub name. It's showing that it's Tony's, not yours. As put into the pictures I'm about to show you right now.
So what we do best, you can do whatever you want.
See, it's not really depending that it's yours. Now, of course, I could be wrong, but this seems like the most probable thing. Now, if we go back to what he says in the second image,
you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. But in the meaning of, in his establishment, you can do whatever you want. You are the vice president, so you take care of all of his dirty work, practically. I honestly see that as the reason, more than imagining that you are owning the nightclub, even though all these cutscenes are put together and making this completely different idea. It doesn't make a lot of sense to have it that way. And the one thing that really got me into making this video in the first place is the fact of what he says right here.
Get me a DJ! Get me a DJ!
He says, get me a DJ, not get us a DJ, or get yourself a DJ. He says, get me a DJ. That's meaning that it's his place. He wants you to get something for him, not get it for your own benefits, but for his benefit. Showing that that's his establishment. Which means that if you're planning on naming a nightclub or having a cool part with your friends in it, it's mainly just a mission, so that's a little more of a downside. But let's say right now you're not convinced at all. You think this is all a load of baloney. Let's get to some more of our clips right here.
Big up the London Massive.
You're probably wondering, why did I stop it at the "we got the London Massive" thing? The reason for that is, I believe that would be the Act 1 or so of this. Imagine it this way. The missions work as in, for each DJ is each mission. It's almost like for the heists, how there were different setups for each one. Well, instead of setups, these are the whole missions. How you're gonna get the Black Medallion, or I think I said that one right. Or Dixon, or any of the other DJs. The way that you're gonna get these are through the missions themselves. Let's say, for instance, the Black Medallion, she's in some kind of police trouble, and it's your job to work through and find a way get these certain vehicles and get her out of the police trouble. Now you have to escape the police, and the only way that they could do this is with some cool vehicle, perhaps the Speedo, which is the armored vehicle, or the Hauler Custom, which is another one of the huge armored trucks. You have to get them out of that kind of area. And then at the end of the day, one cop comes up to her, and she gets the power to punch them in the face, and then get in the cool limo, which is what all of them will have to get into to go to the nightclub. That's just my idea on it, though. Of course, it could be anything. I'm just seeing that as being the starting of the mission. And of course, let's say for Dixon, there's like, well, I'll explain it in this next cutscene. For Dixon, you could be saving him from some weird party, or in fact, you're trying to help him out by making this party super epic. You have to get this bus and get the soundstage and everything from some crooked people, and then set it up for the most coolest party ever. Afterwards, Dixon loves it, and what does he do? He decides to join your nightclub, because he wants to do a favor for you after you did a huge favor for him. I mean, you can do so many things with this one as well. Plus, do you actually think that you could do an outside nightclub? Or that this is a sourcing mission of some sort? Because it does not seem like you'd be stealing cars from this, or stealing dope, or any other drugs. I just can't see it as anything else but the mission. And for the other DJs, one of the other two, which I can't remember their names, they could have a mission like the other DJs could have done something which would have led to this plane. They're inside the plane, all of a sudden, it was a trick. You're supposed to fly back, but all of a sudden, boom, something tricked you. Boom, the engine goes. Now you have a choice. You're told to try to land it, but you can't do it anymore. You decide that you have to jump out, but with the DJs, which I guess is a little trickier. I can't really think of one for this one, which I know that kind of leads to a bad idea, but the point is that can't be a selling mission, and that can't be like some sort of part of your DLC. That's clearly a mission. That is dead on a mission. I don't care what anyone says, that is a mission. But for one of the DJs, that is just a thought, a theory. But I did want to put in this last part because it made me so happy to hear this last part. But after that, I have to say this is the end of the video. It is just a theory, though. It's just a thought. But, I mean, it is more likable than most of the other thoughts that I've had. So, with that said, hope you guys enjoy the video. Comment if you think this is a stupid theory or if it actually makes sense to you. And enjoy the rest of your day.